Sunday night football, Broncos Commanders. Vegas has been eating all day. I'm going to show you how to avoid losing big on rough days like today. But first, on the money line, 96% of the public's money is on the Broncos to beat the Commanders. 77% is on the Broncos to cover at -5.5. 57% is on the under of 43.5 total points. I don't even have to say much. It's the Commanders, it's the Broncos. Broncos win, Broncos cover, but give me the over on total points. Player props, Marcus Mariota, plus 27.5 rush yards. RJ Harvey, plus 55.5 rush yards. Jeremy McNichols, plus 10.5 receiving yards. Pat Bryant, plus 24.5 receiving yards. Deebo Samuel, less than 4.5 receptions. Zach Ertz, plus 3.5 receptions. And now school's in session. Listen, I use strategies like these to win my million. If you don't like it, if you want to say how it doesn't work, more power to you. Get to stepping. Everybody else, this is how to do it. Because for me, I stick with what works. This is the FCP principle of math. If we pick 3 games and each team can either only win or lose, can't consider ties, it looks like this. There are 8 possible outcomes. Now, fair warning, this should only be used when you know in your heart that at least one of the dogs will win. We're going to look at today and Thanksgiving. For today, let's look at the Rams, Panthers, 49ers, Browns, and Jaguars, Titans. I knew that at least one of these dogs would win, because if not, then on these 3 games, the public sweeps Vegas, and it's an easy 3-leg parlay for those without any brain cells. It's not likely Vegas is gonna allow that, and I was right, and I won. So let's use a small number. Say we put 5 on each of the 8 outcomes. That's 40 used. So we're down 40, but the lineup that won paid over 10 times. So 53 won. That's a $13 profit overall. Chump change. But say we did 1,000 on all 8. Down 8,000, but the win is 10,200. So up 2.2K. Now you're seeing how it works. The FCP strategy is not without risk, because if all 3 favorites win, you're getting maybe a 3 times payout. So in the 5 example, that's 15. Down 25, up 15. That's why this can only be used when you know a dog's gonna win, because then it will give profit at any level. Which brings us to Thanksgiving. I called the Packers and Bengals to win. I said that I really believed the Cowboys would win, but on TikTok, I still chose the Chiefs. Clearly, I knew at least one dog would win because I was backing all 3. At least 2. So let's use 5 again. That's 40 down. But this time, all 3 dogs win. That's a 27 times payout at least. So using 5, that puts you up to 135 minus the 5, you're up 130 profit. But now use that 1,000. That's 8K down, and it netted 27K. Or if you count the 1K back from the winning lineup, a 20K profit. Like I said, the strategy has its risk, because if all 3 favorites win, you're not going to come out on top. So it has to be done very selectively. Not financial advice, just winning advice. It worked on Thanksgiving. Worked today. It's really just about being able to recognize which games have dogs that are likely to win. If you think about it, what strategy is more riskier? Sticking to one slip and either getting something or nothing at all? Or doing the FCP strategy and knowing you're going to get something back in return no matter what? And if you're right on the dogs winning, you're going to make it rain.